My name is Rufus. I'm the Notary Dude here in Los Angeles, California. I do general notary work. I'm a loan signing agent. I do apostilles. This is just going to be a video about an apostille, trying to explain to it in layman terms exactly what it is. Listen, if for some reason you need to get an apostille done, most likely a foreign country is asking for that apostille. Typically, if you take a job in a different country, if you're moving to a different country, going to school in a different country, a lot of times they're going to ask for documents from you that need to be apostilled. Here in the States, in the US, if you have a document, for example, a power of attorney form, you have to get it notarized by a notary public. The notary makes sure you are the person who's signing that. They verify identity. If everything looks good, they notarize the document for you with their stamp. So that's good for the US. If you're using that same document in a different country, in a foreign country, they're not necessarily going to believe that the notary did it correctly. They want to make sure the notarization was correct and the document is in fact valid. So what they ask is the state where that document originated from, they want the Secretary of State to confirm that the document was notarized correctly. If it was, the state puts their stamp on that document, and that's what the apostille is. It's just a state stamp or a sticker or a seal they put on the document saying, look, this document was notarized correctly. That's all an apostille is. It's basically just a higher level of security for a document. Now, there are some documents that don't need to be notarized per se in order to get apostilled. Other documents, they have to be notarized. Some examples of a document that doesn't need to be notarized would be a birth certificate. If you have a birth certificate, you need to go to the county where you were born and get a certified copy of your birth certificate from the county clerk. That birth certificate is already going to be signed by the county clerk and you consider it already notarized. A notary public cannot notarize a birth certificate. Okay, now, so that's an example of a document that doesn't have to be notarized before you get it apostilled. Now, say you have a power of attorney form that was done here in the US, and you're wanting to use it for a foreign country, for example, Mexico. Now, that power of attorney was most likely notarized by a notary public in California. So, in order to get that document apostilled, you have to submit it to the California Secretary of State. Now, as an example, if you had a healthcare directive that was signed and notarized in Pennsylvania, but you're living in California, you can't take that Pennsylvania healthcare directive and send it to California to have it apostilled. It has to be apostilled in the state where the document originated from. So hopefully that clears up exactly what an apostille is. Hopefully that clears up as far as different documents, what they need to have in order to be apostilled. Once again, I'm the Notary Dude here in Los Angeles, California. If you have any questions about a notarization, an apostille, whatever it is, hit me up. I'm happy to help. 626-620-3667.